Morena whānau, no mai hoki mai, no mai tausi mai. So decided this morning that I would head out and see if I can catch some fish. So kei te hiika, it's āhua marangai, engari, kei te mea māma te marangai. So it's raining really lightly at the moment. It's tino mātau. This morning I feel like I rugged myself up to go to the snow. But engari, yeah, we'll see how we go. What out there, kei te hiika. Just really wanted to take this opportunity, whānau, to share with you what the day's looking like, and in particular the aniwaniwa over the little island there. So the rainbow across the way. It looks like a really beautiful rā, but don't be deceived. It looked that way, but it was really, really cold, and there was a consistent breeze. And that thing called Murphy's Law, well, it was Murphy's Law today. So I'd sat for a few hours without any bites, without any success. And then just because I packed up the camera, my line started to bend. And there we go, whānau. That was my first fish for the day. Just prior to catching this fish, he whakaaro. So I had a whakaaro or a thought in and around, oh, I might be able to catch the low tide in order to get some tuatua, being that I'm not having a great deal of luck in and around catching any fish. But as you know, Murphy's Law, once I caught that fish, things started to pick up slightly, and then before you knew it, I had missed the low tide. However, at another time I would definitely get some tuatua and share that hikoi with you.
Kawe ware tia e te whānau, huakina te toto ki waho. So important that you bleed out the kahawai, and that's keeping the meat in pristine condition. Otherwise, kahawai, if not, can go off quite quickly. So te mea kiro. Kia monu te mātira, so rebaiting my fishing rod in the hopes of catching some more ika. Was using bonito and pilchards on my line. When land-based fishing, whānau, I try to always rebait or kia monu te mātira, so my fishing rod, whilst it's leant up against the rod holder, it just makes for easier and it's less messy, I guess. And where I choose to cast my line, whānau, I chose in where there was tidal movement. So the tide was actually beginning to come in. So yeah, where there was tidal movement is where I always choose to cast my rod.
anō whānau that Murphy's Law decide that I'm going to turn the camera off to conserve the battery or conserve the hiko and catch another fish. So I did not catch that footage either of catching that fish. Te kore take nui hōne, but hopeless with the camera, so very much looking forward to Taku Hoa Rangatira returning. Does a fabulous job. Heoi, e rua ngā kahawai he kai tāku, hei ora pai ahau, hei whakawhetai ne. So very grateful that I was able to catch the two kahawai.
Ko mutu taku mahi he ika inaia nei, e whakarohia kia ha te tunu.
Kāre au e pirangi te mare te māwiwitanga, so don't really want to get sick, so we'll wrap things up here. Ko I would see, and then I would head home from here, and then I'll smoke up the kahawai, te ika aurahi, and Cryovac that. Kei te ware au ki te pauaka makariri, so I forgot the chili bin. Now, if taku hoa rangatira was here, ko ia te ku, not the boo, ko ia taku ku. So Chief Operations Officer. Without that tāhuhu, I do know that I couldn't potentially do, or I wouldn't be able to do these things without him.
I guess I just want to take the opportunity here to acknowledge that the success or the sustainability of Awarahi 35 really can't be done individually. So therefore, the tāhuhu, mai tāne, mai hoa rangatira, it's really important. And add a bonus, it's so much more fun.
Beautiful rā out at the Ngutiawa o Waimakariri o He Ingoa Anō Kairaki Point. So it's a beautiful day out there. It was really makariri though, really cold. So e rere ana te ihu. Engari, e tino pai ki te hi ika. So I managed to get two kahawai that I'll take home, so kei te hoki au ki te kainga inaia nei, hei tunu ngā kahawai. Anei te ahi mō te ika auahi, so preparing the fire to smoke the fish, but I'll head inside and butterfly the fish, being that I missed that previous Kahawai smoking video. And then when the fire is ready, that'll be it. Throw them on to heitunu. Here we are whānau, getting ready to butterfly the kahawai. There's two ways that I'm familiar with in the way in which you butterfly the kahawai. And that is either down the centre or across the back of the kahawai. Very similar to when you go to fill it, you just follow the line down the back there. However, you fold it over, you don't want to actually take it away from the whole body of the fish. So just running the knife there down the bone, one side of the bone of the kahawai, just to get it nicely butterflied up. And then I can season it up with salt and brown sugar. Te pūrere hurua me, the butterfly. Oh, it's all prepared now. Kei te riri, mo te tote me te huka. So the kahawai now is ready for the tote and the huka to be now seasoned. So adding a bit of tote, salt, and then I'll add the brown sugar and rub it in also. And just remembering, again, it's all about your preference and what your preferred tastes are. So I'll rub in the brown sugar and the salt, and I will repeat the same process of butterflying and seasoning with the second kahawai in preparation to go into the smoker. So again, it's just a preferential when it comes to your tastings in and around the quantity of salt and huka that you might use. Well, almost caught oti with this one, so this one is almost done, so really nice to sort of see the end that we can get them into the smoker. It's been a really long rā, but how well worth it. I'll come back and check them a little later on, see how they're going. Kia ora no whānau, kua oti. Ko mutu te ika au ahi. So our kahawai is now smoked, and what I'm going to do next is have some for my hakari tonight, but I'm also going to let it cool, and I'm going to cryovac the kahawai. This helps to preserve it longer, so freshness and improving shelf life. You can store it in the fridge and or freezer. So I'm going to let it cool, and then once that's cool, then I will commence the cryovacing. So me whai ake nei, that's what we'll be doing. Oh, and just got to have a taste. Oh, naughty, eh? Have to try from both of them. Can't just eat from the one. Reka. Tino reka. I'm back now, whānau, so let's get into cryovacing our kahawai. The kahawai has cooled, so therefore it's ready to be packaged. If you're worried at all, whānau, in and around the fluid that potentially comes up as you're cryovacing, if you just hang it over the edge of the bench and allow for gravity to do its thing, it's quite effective in preventing that from happening. I'm just ensuring here that the bag is sealed, as a lot of the machines don't run real hot, so I just wanted to make sure that that bag is completely sealed. Anei whānau, that is one cryovac smoked kahawai fillets. And just continue doing this till you're completed. I'm thinking that I'll toha one of them to a lovely wahine work colleague who's ever so generous with her time. Can take a little bit of time and effort to mahia tēnei, but I can tell you it's well and truly worth it, that you get many meals out of it. The taste is almost comparable to when your kahawai is first taken out of the smoker. Tatanea ki te mutunga o tēnei mahi, and I'm really pleased as to how it has come out to work the treat. Anei whānau, this is the completed smoked kahawai being cryovaced. And I encourage you to give it a go. You can preserve many foods this way. not just the smoked kahawai. Mauri ora e te whānau, kua mutu te mahi ngākai, mihi atu anō kia koutou, hei tautoko kia maua, kia awarahi 35. Ki ngā tangata e kore he kohaina, to those of you who have not yet subscribed, kia kahara koutou mā, ki te kohaina, me te thumbs up. Ināia nei, kei te noho puku, kei te noho pārore, going to relax, kei mua I te ahi, relax in front of the fire. Nei rā te mihi kia tātou katoa I te whānau, Mauri ora.